Welcome to my channel, ESOTERICALLUREB. My name is Breezy. I am the esoteric goddess. I am going to go ahead and give you a November healing scope. I love to call my monthly horoscopes healing scopes because I do like to make sure that we're always getting some type of forward movement each month, learning something and uncovering something about ourselves. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the energy that is coming in for November. We're going to talk about what's going to be coming in, like materialistically maybe, or just what's coming in for you period during the month of November, and then just like the overall energy that we need to embody moving forward for each placement. So this is going to be for our Scorpio placement. Yes, I am a Scorpio placement as well. Sun, rising, Jupiter, a whole lot of things, y'all. Venus. I have a Scorpio stellium, so I'm super excited. Scorpio season has already started, but it's our season, and I do feel like this is where you feel the most eccentric. This is where you feel the most bad bitchness. This is where you feel the most happiest. This is where you feel the most like transformative. Especially due to us being Scorpios. We're always transforming, we're always changing, we're always making ourselves better. We're always willing to go a little bit deeper than other people. So, our season just feels very at home. So I'm going to do our reading. It's going to be, like I said, monthly. It's going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Yeah, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so Spirit, what is the energy of November for our Scorpios? What is the energy of November? What is November giving for Scorpios? I'm hearing concentration, and this is the Hangman. Hold on, before I put up here, this is the Hangman, y'all. Someone put this in first thing. This is my new little. Someone bought this as a gift. Not someone. My partner bought this as a gift, and it's super nice. It's very, very thoughtful. Let's see. Okay, we got some concentration. We got some things to think about, Scorpio. There's a lot of concentrating. There's a lot of thought process going on. There's also some celebration. So basically, the cards that I got was the Hangman. I'm gonna not use this right now. So we got the Hangman. We got Two of Pentacles. We got the Four of Swords, and we got the Knight of Wands. I'm really feeling the energy of, like I said, focus, concentration. Energy is giving, needing to, getting back in balance. That's definitely the energy. Getting back to resting, relaxing, and finding a way to kind of navigate. And I mean this because I do feel like the past couple of months as Scorpio placements, we've been kind of up and down. Like the energy has really been all over the place. We have been tested. We have been in an energy of really just trying to figure out what is next, like what's next for us. And that's why the energy has been kind of stagnant, kind of boring, kind of moody, up and down. But we are getting back to a place of learning getting back to balance. Or needing to get in balance, needing to be more grounded, but also needing to find ways to celebrate how far we have come, how far we have really looking at the beginning of this year to now, how far we've come. And this could be physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. All of that matters. I think it's also time for us to celebrate ourselves. Like Scorpio placements, we got to start celebrating ourselves. We got to start, like November is going to be a lot of celebration around self, celebration around the things that you have accomplished, the things that you have done. People giving you, other people celebrating you as well. I do feel like there's going to be still some kind of lingering energy of stagnancy. And I'm saying that because there's a lot of forward movement. But there's also a lot of rest, relaxation. There's also a lot of balance. There's also still the hangman energy. So just kind of being in limbo still, but still finding our footing. I feel like it's way more grounded energy than it was in the previous seasons. Really just finding our forward movement, but also focusing and concentrating on what we're trying to do in order to make and create that movement. Spirit, what else? What else is in the energy for Scorpio placements for November? Right now. A lot of Scorpio placements right now are coming out of a very dark period. And I want to say dark, I mean like just facing some shadows. Like we're coming out of a place of facing our shadows, coming out of a place of being hidden. Some of us coming out of hermit mode, really starting to show back up and show our faces out in the world. So November is definitely giving us showing up, showing out, especially because it is our birthday season. I do feel like we're gonna start really like making our way, coming back out, celebrating, having fun. Of course, the Knight of Wands makes a lot of sense because I mean it is our birthday season. It is our solar return season. So I do feel like we're going to be really tapping more into getting out into the world, just kind of celebrating us, celebrating self. November is going to be giving really focusing back on what is important, a lot of health, getting back on track, a lot of going to the gym, eating the right foods, really starting to take our health back into consideration. I do feel like with the past couple of months that energy was just very all over the place, so our eating habits could have been all over the place. Y'all, I'm with you if you're one of those persons because trust me, I get it. But yeah, eating could have been all over the place. But moving forward, we're getting back, like I said, to that balancing energy. We're getting back to that removal of stagnancy, getting back to kind of finding our footing, relaxing more, being able to rest, no more worry, no more anxiety. November is giving very much, I'm good. I don't need to worry about this. I don't need to worry about that. Scorpio placements, we are trusting in the universe, okay? We are just kind of over the fight, you know? We are letting things be and flow. We are letting things just happen. And this is not a bad thing. No, this is not I'm letting people walk all over me. No, this is I'm putting up boundaries, but I'm also not going to fight what God has for me. I'm also not going to fight my spirit team assisting me. I'm also not going to fight being happier. I'm not going to fight making changes in my life. So there's a lot of change that is definitely coming in November for our Scorpio placements. Like I said, popping out, coming back out into the world, really just getting back to the place of I'm this shit. I feel like sometimes when we go through stuff, you just forget who you are sometimes. And it's not that we don't think that we popping, or it's not that we don't think that we are the shit, or it's not that we don't have that confidence. It's just sometimes when you're going through stuff, you slightly kind of just go into a whole nother world. And I think that now that we've kind of gained our footing, like I said, and just gained some clarity as to where we're going, we're more calm. We're more calm. So definitely moving into more calmer waters, definitely moving into more places of just kind of wanting to embrace who we are even more than we already have. The confidence is on 1,000 in November, okay? Confidence is going to be on 1,000. Definitely getting away from all of the anguish feeling like things just aren't going right, or things just aren't doing this and they aren't doing that. I do feel like we're getting away from that. And I just feel like it's so much focus and concentration in the energy. A lot of Scorpio placements are working on something and not saying anything. Just really focusing on it, really focusing on change, and really focusing on transforming, and really focusing our energy in November on showing up different. A lot of us are making plans for next year. So there's a lot of work being done. Energy is giving, I'm tired of working hard. So this is going to be my last time working hard so that I can work smart. If that makes sense. Okay. There is some focus that needs to be on Don't forget how far you've come. Don't forget where you came from. Spirit is saying it's great to have confidence. It's great to be happy. It's great to show up and show out, but don't get lost in that. Basically, don't get lost in your ego. Don't get lost in feeling like you have to shit on people in order to show up for yourself. You don't have to do that. Now, Scorpio placements. That is not something common that we do, but it's not that we are exempt from doing it. We've all done things that we aren't particularly proud of. Now, do I think that this November energy is giving like snooty? No, I just think that we have learned our worth. I do feel like Scorpio placements are really stepping up to the plate to being more in the spotlight, really showing up, really talking more, really just putting ourselves out there. Even creatively, I do feel like that is a theme, showing up for ourselves creatively. I do feel like there's a lack in connection when it comes to self, but I also feel like this has a lot to do with the eating habits that I was talking about. So I do feel like for November, we're going to be focusing more on getting back on track, really balancing mind, body, and spirit. That's definitely a call to action, balancing mind, body, and spirit. I got the Hierophant, the Moon, and then the Magic. So this really is giving me balancing mind, body, and spirit, balancing what's the material world and the spiritual world, really learning to get into that balance. I do feel like that's what is going to be that's the energy that it's giving, like learning to balance mind, body, and spirit, learning to be more in tune with yourself, learning to really just kind of listen to your intuition, really picking up on key things that the universe is telling you, your spirit guides, your ancestors, when they're communicating, you're going to be really, really learning how to pick up on that. November's giving just learning to balance it all. Like Scorpio placements, we're just learning how to balance everything. You know, as a water sign, we can be very emotionally unstable. We can be very emotionally irrational and immature. And I do feel like now that for some of us, for most of us, that has passed. But it still is in our energy. It is still there. It is still a characteristic that we hold. So I feel like this is just spirit trying to get us to learn how to balance it all out, because when we do that, we thrive. When we balance, when we're grounded, when we're sound, when we're listening, when we're thinking, when we stop, we really, really thrive. We really thrive. And I got the Two of Wands. So yeah, definitely learned a lot of lessons during November. And I feel like this is for better. Like this is for our highest good. I mean, everything that's happening to us is always happening for us, for our highest good. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of like release. I feel the energy of release with the Ace of Cups. I feel the energy of release. I feel the energy of, like I said, creativity. All right, Spirit, what is coming in? What is coming in for our Scorpio placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What's coming in for them for this month of November? What's coming in? What's coming in? Finding. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all have been seeing a lot of butterflies and just probably insects and animals in general. Yes, getting rid, y'all, a lot of old, like, grieving always lets me know that there could be a grieving and like a relationship ending. There could be a grieving physical death. There could be a grieving with like energetic death. Yeah, butterflies, transformation, changing, evolving, becoming. Oh, you like y'all. I just got really excited. It's going to be a lot of changing physically. So maybe even changing your hair, changing the way that you dress, changing the way that you speak, changing the way that you talk, changing the way that your routine goes, changing the way that you do things. Like even like your interests are changing. So you're going to start seeing a lot of your interests change in November. Yeah, I feel the energy. You are different on the inside, so it's just like really showing that on the outside now, like really becoming who you are, who you've hidden in the past, because now you don't care anymore. You just like, this is who I am. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. Who gives a fuck? Like, that's basically the energy that that Scorpio placements are getting. Like, who cares? And it's not like Scorpio placements normally really care about what people think, but I do think us being emotional and sensitive, we do sometimes get caught up in how other people may feel, and that can also spill out as to how other people may feel about us. So passion. Yes, there's a lot of creative thinking, a lot of creative ideas. There's a lot of writing. There's a lot of plans becoming. November, you're going to be planning a lot. You're going to be trying to really write things down that's coming to mind, because your energy is really in flow right now. You see the fire, the passion here? There is some fire energy. So you could be dating a fire sign. You could be a fire placement as well as the water sign placement. But you're going to be tapping into that fire energy. There could be something that you're planning around Aries season, around the start of the new astrological year. So yeah, there's something you're planning that's going to actually end up happening around Aries season, or you're planning for it to happen around Aries season. That is becoming, that's what you're planning. So it could be a creative endeavor. It could be a business idea. It could be something that you're going to, end up talking about. Some of you going to be creating something, a business. I'm hearing podcasts. Some of you are relocating, moving to a different state, moving to a different place. And you know, your spirit guides are really supporting you. Yes, justice. Justice. Okay. Y'all, don't mind me. I'm very dramatic. Something you've been questioning. What is something you've been questioning? Some of these signs are going to start showing up very soon. But your spirit guides are really supporting you on whatever you're planning. So keep planning it. Continue to stay focused. Continue to keep pouring into it. It's going to be a success. Happiness. Yes, the energy is very, very happy. Y'all, I want to cry because I don't know. I feel really emotional. Like, but it's because of the energy. Like, it's a lot of happy forward movement. It's a lot of dreams coming true. It's a lot of things that we, like Scorpio placements, really do deserve that is coming into fruition. Now, you're planting a lot of seeds in November. I do feel like a lot of things are going to be coming more towards Aries season, Taurus season, some even Aquarius season of next year. But this is the energy though. Like, you guys are really going to be embracing the place that you are in life in November. Like, November is bringing you happiness. November is bringing you justice, passion. But you don't, and you know what? Another thing November is going to be bringing, some spicy sexual encounters. Like, it's gonna be giving a lot of spicy sexual encounters, a lot of some good moments. Some good moments. Okay, compassion. I do think that Scorpio placements, you're learning how to be more like graceful with yourself. You're learning how to be more loving, caring. You're really like, you've learned and mastered affirmations. You've learned and mastered speaking life into yourself. Speaking life into yourself. You've mastered speaking life into yourself. Okay? November, you're going to be teaching yourself a lot of things. Like, if you are interested in a new topic, you're going to be reading a lot. You're going to be really interested in new things. November is going to bring up new interests, new hobbies. All right, Spirit. What is the energy moving forward. Now, as far as like healing, I do want to say that I do believe Scorpio placements are healing a part of yourself that always self-sabotage. So really healing limiting beliefs. That needs to be something that does need to be touched on if you haven't already started that. Healing limiting beliefs is really you pouring that love into yourself. So I do feel like that's going to be transpiring anyway, where you're going to be healing parts of yourself that never feel like you could, or never feel like you should, or never feel like you're going to win if you try something. You are really healing and pouring into that because you're no longer believing that you can do something that is an idea that God put in your mind, or that you think up, or that you write up. You're not believing that you can't anymore. Like, you're really finding yourself. You're really finding your strength, November. All right, Spirit, what is the overall energy moving forward? What is the overall energy moving forward for our Scorpio placements? I don't know. Spirit is saying awesome is waiting. Awesome is waiting. This is one of my favorite cards. Yimaye. I think that's how you say it, y'all. Yimaye is Yimawe. Yimaye. The number is 40. It does say awakening, so I'm going to go ahead and read this, and that's how we're going to end this reading. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is the Temple of High Priestess. So like I said, a lot of knowledge coming up, y'all. A lot of learning, evolving. Woo! Okay, so this goddess controls the ocean, the amniotic fluid that nurtures us before we know ourselves. The healing, loving energy of this Yoruba Mother Orisha deity never leaves you. Her guidance says, wake up. Awakening now to your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Yimaye swallows your tears. Embodiment says, you are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you see everything differently. This is Goddess Rising. You're waking up, and once you have experienced awakening, you can never go back to not knowing. The path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You have chosen to lift the veil and have a real relationship with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you're living in it. You came here to dig into the soil, plant yourself, and grow. This ascension is your divine purpose. Declaration says, I am receiving the radiant love. I told you guys. And that is the energy of November, and that's also how we need to continue to move forward, Scorpio placements. We also got pleasure at the bottom, so that definitely confirms what I was talking about with spicy moments, you know. And I'm just so excited. But y'all, that's pretty much the energy for Scorpio. You know, I don't know. I just feel like pulling a bonus because it really is our season. So I'm gonna pull some bonus cards really quickly. And we're going to talk about what needs to be the focus on healing. So Spirit, what needs to be the focus for November? What's the focus on November for Scorpio placement? What's the focus? Stay the course. Yes. 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 The focus is to stay focused. Yep. Just more confirmation for us. Manifest from thought to form. Oh. Find your place. Yes. I'm going to do one more for y'all. Yes. Truth. Let it show. Drops mic. Y'all, make sure if y'all like this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. If you do like readings like this, you like long readings, if you do resonate with it, let me know in the comments. Doesn't have to be anything personal. Drop a butterfly, doesn't matter, a globe. Give me a globe in the comments if it resonated, or if you like this video. I love you guys. Have a great day.